Hi everyone, today is January 29. It's a holiday, so we're gonna go visit some of the tourist spots located in Davao. The first one that we visited is the Berries Farm Cabin and Restaurant. It's located in Bansalan, Davao del Sur. It's a 2-hour drive from Pulumolok. We took off around 5:30 a.m. and then we got there around 8:30 a.m. When we came here, we weren't able to experience the sea of clouds, but the weather is pretty cold, so you have to wear a jacket or bring an umbrella because the weather is unpredictable. So they have a ledge where you can take pictures with a beautiful landscape on the background. After we're done taking pictures on the ledge, we immediately went down to pick some berries. This is the view of the plantation. The first berry that we pick is some kind of wild berry. I didn't take much because I thought it doesn't taste anything or it's bland. But when I tasted it again, it tastes kinda sweet. So I have a little regret as to why I didn't take more because I thought this could be good for muffins. So when you're picking berries here, you are provided with one guide to make sure that you don't get astray or you don't pick the berries that are unripe. So here we are on the mulberry plantation. We're only allowed to pick the berries that are fully ripe. You cannot pick the berries or the fruits that has red on them. It is not allowed, and you are not allowed to eat while you're picking berries. So for every 1 kilo or for every kilogram of mixed berries that you pick, you're gonna have to pay 1,500. It doesn't matter if you pick more strawberries, more mulberries, or raspberry. It doesn't matter. For every kilogram of mixed berries, you're gonna pay 1,500 pesos. For some, it may kind of feel a little bit expensive to spend 1,500 pesos for a kilogram of mixed berries, but I think what we also pay here is the experience. And this is a good activity for your kids because they'll be able to experience and enjoy nature as well as experience picking some fruits. For those of you who doesn't want to go through the trouble of picking your own berries, you can just buy the pre-picked berries that they have, or you can stay and enjoy some tasty meals that they have in their restaurant. Though we weren't able to experience eating there, we heard good reviews about it, or you can also enjoy some coffee in their coffee shop. After we're done with the mulberry, we went straight to the strawberry farm. The strawberries that they have, I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's not good for snacking because it doesn't taste sweet. It kind of tastes a little bit sour, which is good for jam. So if you're planning to make some jams, this is the perfect variety for you. So while we are picking berries, we are being assisted by our tour guide. You can also ask questions about the farm and they'll be happy to answer your questions. On this day, there are a lot of people who also came here to experience picking their own berries, and it's nice to see that there are a lot of kids who are also enjoying this kind of activities. This is a good way of, immersing ourselves with nature, picking our own food, and just be one with nature. The good thing also about this farm is that you can buy some seedlings. They sell strawberry seedlings, raspberries, and I'm not sure if they're also selling blackberries. I don't know, or blueberries, and they also sell some herbs. They came at a pretty hefty price, but I think it's reasonable because not a lot of farms are selling those kinds of berries. So if you're interested, you can just buy them when you pay for the berries that you pick. For those of you who are visiting and wanted to go home with some pasalubong, they offer strawberry jams, mulberry jams and blackberry jams. I can't remember the price, but I think they come at a reasonable price. So after we're done with the strawberries, we then proceeded to the blueberries. On this day, we weren't allowed to pick some blueberries, but we were allowed to pick those that fall on the ground. So here I am picking one. This is how it looks like. This one tastes a little bit sweet and a little bit sour, so it's perfect for muffins and cupcakes. It doesn't look much because they are planted in clay pots, but I think as time goes by, they will expand the blueberry plantation. Before coming here, I never really thought that these kinds of berries will thrive in the Philippines because we have a tropical climate, and I really thought that these kinds of berries only grow in colder climates. But according to the guide, these are varieties that are heat resistant. So this is the blackberry plants. These are thornless varieties. Again, we weren't able to pick some on this day. I don't know why, but we're not allowed. Then we proceeded to the raspberry. These raspberries are kind of tricky to pick because they have a lot of thorns, so you really have to be careful. Here I am being assisted by the guide. You can only pick those that are purple in color. Those that can easily be plucked from their stems. Another downside of this berry is that they easily get crushed after you pick them. So when picking, you have to make sure that you put them on top of your basket so that they don't get crushed easily. So this is how it looks like. And this is how the stems look like. So you really have to be careful because the thorns are really a bummer. I got pricked a lot of times picking these berries. For the taste, this berry tastes sweet. It's comparable to mulberry, but mulberry is sweeter, especially if it's fully ripe. This one right here is also my second regret of the day because I wasn't able to pick more of this. Instead, I prioritize picking more strawberries, believing that they are sweet. But when I put them on cupcakes or muffins, the strawberries didn't do well because they are sour, but the mulberries and the raspberries are great. So before coming here, you have to decide what type of berries that you like and then pick more of that. So for today, or on this day, I think paid 480 pesos for the berries that I picked. Again, we also pay for the experience. So I hope you're gonna come here and experience picking berries, enjoy the restaurants and their coffee shops. Bye!